Today is October 20th, 2022. It is 12:58 in the morning. It's Thursday. I'm here in the office and I wanted to make a video talking about a particular subject that is very sensitive subject in many ways, like a lot of the stuff I talk about. But I want to talk about specifically cancer, but not just cancer, but disease in general and illness, sicknesses in general. I want to start by saying that this is my opinion, obviously, but it's also my personal belief based off of the experiences that I've had in this lifetime and what I know to be true in my heart, in my head, in my soul. And it might not resonate with everybody. It's gonna be a bit confusing because I'm not really sure how to explain it, but I'm gonna try my best to explain what I mean without ruffling any feathers about this subject. So I've made videos before talking about generational trauma and how we're born into, families, and they have their storylines and histories, and we are a product of that, a result of that as we move along in our life. I've made tons of videos talking about different aspects of that. And it's related in this subject as well of cancer and disease, and illness in general, because everything that we experience mentally and emotionally is transferred into our physical body in some manner or another. And a lot of it is manifested as stress. A lot of it is manifest, or I'm trying my best to explain what I mean. It's just very hard to put these thoughts together verbally and explain them. But the point that I'm trying to make essentially is that illnesses are related to our emotional and mental states, and those emotional and mental states are directly related to the trauma that we've experienced and contain within our bodies as our lives are growing, and that we take in as we're growing. So if you have a particular illness, like say for example, if you have cancer, it's likely due to some emotional or mental condition within yourself, feeling within yourself that brings upon that illness. And that is directly provable in the science of it. If you research into what the different hormones that we secrete within our body do, they affect, you know, our health. Basically, our hormones going out of whack and not being in line can cause a lot of other illnesses to manifest, can cause cancer to manifest, can cause blood clots and the other diseases, you know, that can affect us in a negative way. And and that's, you know, that's something that's not really quite understood yet, because people haven't really realized that the science is already there to prove that, you know, that our emotions are tied to our physical actual health and well-being. And our mental states are very what's the word I'm looking for? Not just involved, they're very they're very important, I guess, is the closest thing I could think of. They're essential. That's the word I was looking for. Our mental state is very essential to our physical health and well-being. So, you know, if your mind is not in a good spot, when your emotions are directly tied to your mind as well, and they affect it, your emotions affect your frame of mind, the chemical balances within you affect your frame of mind, and those are you know, influenced by the hormones that are secreted as well, endorphins, and, you know, what's that, epinephrine or amphetamine, or I don't know, some other hormones, natural hormones that are secreted. I'm not sure the exact, I know some of them, but, you know, there's a lot of them that exist that have some kind of effect, like actual effect within our physical body, based off whatever function it has. So my point is that basically we need to do more research into how the mind is affected by, or how the physical body is affected by our mental states. And I feel like that could be mapped out if they look at the emotional states of people as they relate to their hormone, you know, levels, and how they feel and whatnot, you know, because hormones make that certain hormones do certain things to make us feel certain ways, or, you know, manifest certain things within ourselves. And if that's outlined and really looked into, you know, I think that answer will become a lot clearer as to how our minds affect the illnesses that manifest, you know, in all these different ranges of people.